and welcome to the 80s, the podcast that uses your votes to determine the most totally legendary 80s thing since Trollkins invaded our living rooms on Saturday mornings in 1981. Well, in Cleveland, Ohio, I'm Keith Marsteller. Joining me from Seattle, Washington, it's the creator of the 80s, my longtime friend, my co-host, and he has been described by some on the internet as a troll. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Joe Walk. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Keith. So I am recording this in Seattle, Washington, surrounded by a whole region of people whose hearts are broken. We're recording this on Tuesday night, and that means that last night for me, the Seattle Mariners went down to defeat to the Toronto Blue Jays in the final game of the ALCS, and
ouch!
It was
I'm so sorry.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, because they were leading that game for a little while.
They were, yeah, and until fucking George Springer got a 3-run home run to put them up. It was heartbreaking. Shane Bieber was pitching for the Blue Jays for the start of that game. Former Guardian.
Yeah.
One of many Guardians that are playing there in Toronto. And now the season's over.
Yeah.
That's
very Cleveland-like in the way it ends, right?
Oh, definitely. This is I think it's the thing. Like Cleveland and Seattle, we're soulmates in our sports fandom.
Totally. Especially in the part where they go and win 2 on the road, and you're thinking, "Oh, we got it. 2 more out of 5. 2 more out of 5 is all we need." And then it goes to a game 7, and then they take the lead in that game. I mean, it's very much what happened to the then named Cleveland Indians in 1997.
Yep.
And the best closer in the game, Joe Table, Jose Mesa comes out and blows his first save of the entire season.
Yeah, I mean, he was as close as a sure thing as you could get.
Yeah,
Jose Mesa. I mean, he was lights out.
Yeah,
and then boom.
So yeah, another season of baseball fandom ending in heart-wrenching misery. It's rough. I saw that result, and I wanted to text and console you, and I thought it doesn't help. I'm a Browns fan. I figured we'd talk about it on the show, so here we are talking about it on the show.
I don't know. I mean, basically all this means is that now I'm a big Toronto booster for the next week or so.
Yes, we as many listeners to the show will know, we are not big fans of the big city sports teams. Your New York, your Los Angeles teams, no thanks.
Now, here's the thing. When I lived in New York, I consider myself mildly a Mets fan.
But never the Yankees, because the Yankees
never
suck.
The fucking Yankees. Fuck the Yankees.
Yankees suck.
Yankees suck. But the Mets I could get behind because they had that same lovable loser kind of vibe.
That's fair, yeah.
Before they were bought by a guy named Steve Cohen, who has spent as lavishly as the Yankees and Dodgers.
Oh, okay. So becoming
less results.
Less likable.
Yeah.
Well, the Mets haven't been there in 30 years to the World Series. I mean, not
true.
Is it 30? It's almost 30. Anyway, but the Blue Jays also have not been there in more than 30 years.
Long time.
Yeah, 94, 90. Did they go in the strike-shortened season of 94, maybe?
Oh, man, I could not say.
Anyway.
It's been about that long.
It's been a long time for them, too.
Yeah.
And they're not, obviously, a giant, metropolis. I like the fact they're Canadian. Let's do it.
If there's a year when it would be great to have a Canadian team win the World Series, this is that year. A big fuck you to Washington. And definitely would not be going to the White House.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Well, there you go, folks. I'm going to cut off our baseball discussion at 5 minutes as usual.
Nice.
And I will welcome everybody back. Welcome back to the 80s-est, everybody.
Welcome back.
Joe, today it's our 62nd show of season 3.
The Big 6-2.
Legends only.
Legends only.
Now today we're going to reveal the 2 songs that made it to the Duets final. And then you and I are going to set ourselves to the task of picking the 80s-est most legendary duet of the decade, all right?
Oh, boy. I don't know if I'm up for that task.
Oh, no. So let's get to it in the tale of the tape. Bye.
2 songs enter. 1 song leaves.
It's the tale of the tape. He's out.
In the third round of the top of the Duets bracket, the unstoppable force of number 1 seed Easy Lover by Philip Bailey and Phil Collins smashed into the immovable object of number 5 seed Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie. And folks, the song that you chose to move on to the Duets final is... It's a tie! The 2 songs fucking tied!
God damn it.
And based on our tie-breaking protocols, this means that number 1 seed, Easy Lover, wins. Based on how Ross is.
Based on a higher seed. Would you like to revert to coin flipping technology, perhaps, at this point?
No, it's fine. It is what it is. Rules are rules. Not that anyone in Washington, D.C. believes that.
Oh.
Anyway, farewell to perhaps the best song in this bracket, which was... this close to it. My fingers are very
close together. Yeah,
this close from advancing.
Yeah, one
so
more.
To remind our listeners, our number 1 seed Easy Lover was performed by Philip Bailey and Phil Collins, released on Philip Bailey's album Chinese Wall in November of 1984. Easy Lover reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed in the charts for 23 weeks.
Long staying power on that one.
Indeed.
Well, here we go. In the third round of the bottom of the Duets bracket, 2 seed, You Got the Look by Prince and Sheena Easton faced off against 3 seed, Almost Paradise, the love theme from Footloose.
Keith, was that on the album Footloose, the original motion picture soundtrack of the Paramount film?
That's exactly what it was on. Yeah, it was track 4 on that film. Yeah, on that film soundtrack by... Yeah, anyway, this was done, as you might know. Mike Reno of Loverboy, Ann Wilson of Heart got together for that duet. And the song that you chose to go to the Duets final is... No, it's not Almost Paradise. It's 2 seed. You Got the Look with 66% of the vote. A lot more decisive, but props to Almost Paradise for getting a third of the vote there. But, yeah, that's going to mark the end of the road for the Loverboy and Heart singers. That's going to be the end.
If you had to combine those 2 bands into one name, would you go with Loverheart or Heartboy?
Loverheart, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun one. So, while they're all still alive, they could still do it.
That's true.
I wonder if they... anyway, I will remind the audience that 2 seed, You Got the Look, was performed by Prince and Sheena Easton and was released on Prince's album Sign o' the Times, March 31st, 1987. You Got the Look, similar to Easy Lover, reached number 2 on the Hot 100 and stayed there for 25 weeks, so a couple extra weeks under its belt on the Hot 100. If that moves the needle at all for you, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. We're going to play these songs back to back and then figure out which one we're going to advance here.
Easy love.
jump ahead. The end where it's cooler. All right, so there's Easy Lover. Man, that Philip Bailey's voice just commands attention.
God damn, yeah.
Good shit. All right.
That guy can sing.
Speaking of good shit, here is You Got the Look. Jump ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dream we all dream of.
Oh, please.
Boy versus girl in the world series of love. I never seen such a pretty girl look so tough, baby. You got that look. Yes, you do. Color you peach and black. Color me taking them back, baby. Crucial. Think I want you. You got the look. You got the look. You sure enough to be cooking in my book. Your face is jamming. Body's hot as heaven. If your love is good, let's get to rhythm now. You got the look. Here we are, folks. The dream we all dream of.
All right, well, there you go. That is the back-to-back of it all. Good stuff. And just incredible songs, both of them. And, well, let's remind each other and the audience how these two songs got here. Joe, pick a number, 1 through 15.
Let's go 13.
13.
Joe, that song is like Circus Peanuts candy. People only know it because they hate it.
I hate Circus Peanuts.
Everyone does.
Keith, making someone listen to that song is a violation of the Geneva Convention.
All right.
So, our number one seed, Easy Lover, is the overall number one seed. I had it ranked 7th. Keith had it ranked number 1. Joint responsibility, but it's Keith plus.
And You Got the Look, our 2 seed. Joe, you had it ranked 2nd, and I had it ranked 6th. So that's joint responsibility, but Joe plus. Now, looking at it, they both added up to 8 points in our averaging system, so that's
right.
kind of very, very close. We kind of agreed but flipped on them, and so
Yep.
so there you go. And then a very quick reminder of whether we like these songs.
Keith, I love this song.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, it is awesome. So, let's talk about your feelings. Number one, Easy Lover. It's probably evolved over doing this show, but how are you now with Easy Lover?
I'm gonna go with it. I wake up in the morning, and more often than not, one of the songs that we've been listening to for the last week from this show is in my head. Easy Lover has been in my head for the last few days. It wormed its way in there. I like this song, bordering on love. How about you?
Nice. I've loved this song probably since the first time I heard it. Collins is going nuts on the drums in this, and tons of great synth. And then Bailey's voice is like transcendent for me, and the song's just it moves. I love how it's upbeat and fast, and I love it. So,
all right. What about You Got the Look?
Man, You Got the Look is awesome. I love You Got the Look also in a different way. It's such a weird song. I've never listened to it as closely as I have since we started doing this show about it, right? All these little tidbits and like little noises and slamming, weird stuff in it. But yeah, I totally love it. What about you?
I absolutely love this song. Yeah. I mean, I've liked it for a long time, but the more I've listened to it, the more it's kind of like it's like up there in my Prince list now. It's probably cracked the top 5 Prince songs for me.
Nice, yeah. It's definitely great, and there's all these things like I realize like we're listening to this just now, and like this Here We Are Folks, the dream we all dream of just does something to me. Like I'm like, oh, I remember that moment. Like I just remember hearing that like for the first time way back when. And so it definitely takes me back, and like Prince wailing away on the guitar in the background. Anyway. So it seems like we love both of these songs.
Agreed.
Which one will we deem more 80s, more legendary, more duet-y? There's, we got lots of things to talk about, and let's get it done in the arguments.
All right, for Donald.
All right, Joe. Well, we'd like to talk about things like our cultural relevance, right? We like to talk about production. We like to talk about legendary status, and we like to talk about our experience with these. And then I'll add to this, like, duet magic. So which one of those things would you like to chat about first? Is there one that jumps out where it's...
I mean, well, we're already kind of talking about experience. Let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, I had Sign of the Times, the album.
Okay.
I did not have Chinese Wall.
Nor did I.
It was the year I got my radio. I love talking about that. But I taped this song because I really liked it. I taped it off Casey's American Top 40.
Yeah, that's what you did.
And so I got a chance to listen to that one a lot, basically.
For the younger people.
Yeah.
We're talking about basically you would take like a cassette player.
Yes.
A tape recorder.
Yes.
And you would put it near the radio, or if you were super high tech and had like a boombox, you could record it on the same device.
That happened for me later in the 80s. In this case, I am talking about a handheld tape recorder.
Yeah.
Putting
it next to the radio.
Near the radio, yes.
Yeah. It's amazing that we did
and then
that,
you would listen to that, and now looking at the technology and the sound quality that's available now, it's funny what we could get by on back then.
And for me, like sometimes I'd do that. I'd be at my grandparents doing that. My grandma would walk in the room and start talking to me while I was recording the song.
So her voice is on the recording.
Yeah. I remember. I forget what it was. One album that I was recording, and She came in and she was complaining that I moved the doilies on their stereo.
Oh my God.
To record, and I hadn't folded them.
And so that was in,
So that
let's
was,
say,
that was
in Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi or whatever you were
right.
recording.
Yeah.
I'm a cowboy. Joe, you didn't fold the doilies.
You could have at least folded the doilies.
Holy shit. I mean, for better or worse, the generations after us live in a world where they never have to wait for a song to
That's
appear.
true.
We had to listen to the radio and wait for the song we wanted. And when it hit, you had to be quick with that record button.
You had to be ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we appreciated music more because we couldn't just, punch a button.
I mean, we
it
definitely appreciated the scarcity of the music, at least.
Right.
Yeah. So, anyway, so Easy Lover was one of those songs that I recorded through the air onto a tape recorder. Yeah. And so that's my experience with it. I listened to both of these songs a shit ton.
Yeah.
Like, I could air drum Easy Lover all the way through. I fucking loved that part of it. You Got the Look, just super cool sounding song,
Yeah.
I mean, everything Prince did, I was interested in, At the very end of this, You Got the Look, I heard some noises that showed me maybe the genesis of Bat Dance. We're hiding in there somewhere. I don't know.
I have to give it a closer listen because I missed that.
Now, where is your experiential meter on this?
It's pretty much a tie because I owned neither of these albums, but I listened to them a lot on the radio, and I really dug both of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty much a push for me on experiential.
And Sign of the Times, cool album, didn't have like a ton of giant hits on it though,
Right.
And so this was like the big hit on that, on that 87 offering. If my memory is correct, I don't have it in front of me, but I think it was this and maybe one other one that was a hit off that. But so I didn't listen to this album as much as what I'm saying because Purple Rain was my favorite, and so I listened to that a shit ton more. And then that Easy Lover tape I wore out. I think if I had to give an edge, I think I listened to Easy Lover more and kind of obsessed over how cool that song was a little bit more than You Got the Look. But I definitely love You Got the Look. All right, so if that's our experience, let's talk about the legendary status of these folks. I feel like we have, if you were to rank them 1, 2, 3, and 4, the artists involved here.
Well, I'm going Prince, Collins, Easton, Bailey. Or no, maybe Bailey Easton.
That's tight.
It's close.
Maybe
it's
even
close.
a tie there. Yeah. It's possible
because
if you went Prince, Collins, Bailey, Easton, that they would average out to 2.5, right? Like, yeah.
Right. Again, because Philip Bailey, member of Earth, Wind, and Fire, that's pretty legendary.
Pretty fucking legendary, yeah.
But we talked about how, solo stuff, not as much, at least for us.
No, absolutely. This is the only solo thing of his I'm aware of, but tons of Earth, Wind, and Fire songs,
Oh, hell yeah.
where he tears it up in September and all those other ones, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. For me, legendary status is close to a push. Collins, again, so high on the list. He had the most hits of anybody in the decade when you include the stuff he wrote for Genesis and his own. Prince, obviously, he was our number one seed in Legends Only. He's fucking off the charts legend with talent, and yeah. So that's tough. It's tough to call that a push. I think I might have to give the slight edge to the Prince camp there. Just
same.
Yeah.
Same.
All right. What do you think about the production of these songs, right? They both have a lot of it, a lot of the sounds that we like to hear, a lot of the tropes. You Got the Look sounds a little more electronic, maybe?
It does. And it has more of like an experimental kind of feel to me.
Yeah, there's like...
in an 80s sort of way.
There's a shit ton of like vocal processing in it.
Right.
Whereas Easy Lover just has the classic 80s reverb on it, but no, like, they don't make them sound like other people, right? Like,
right.
Here we are, like any of that kind of crazy shit. And yeah, it does sound a little more weird, experimental, like someone's playing with their new synthesizer or their new sequencer or their new something. Yeah.
I mean, Easy Lover has that definite, pop rock 80s feel.
It hits with the synth and drums right away. Like,
right.
It's like he's busting out all his favorite drum fills right at the beginning of the song.
Right. But it's a little smoother of a sound than You Got the Look.
It is smooth, and You Got the Look comes out and it's got those... Man, that might come down to a matter of taste, I guess, which one has...
I suppose.
I think more computers were used in the making of You Got the Look is what I would probably say.
I think that's a fair assessment.
If you're looking for that. But I also think, like you're saying, Easy Lover, definitely an 80s sounding tune.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Cultural impact.
I mean, it's a single song. I'm not sure of the single song impact here. If it was that great, they both hit number 2. They were both on the charts for 20 plus weeks. Chinese Wall was not a great seller that I'm aware of.
It was not. Sign of the Times was a good seller, but not as big as Purple Rain.
Not as big. And I don't know if it was considered a flop commercially or not. I don't know. I'd have to look that up probably.
Yeah.
But like Around the World in a Day was the is that the name of the album prior? The 85, the follow-up, the one that has a bunch of songs you would probably know on it. Anyway.
Right. Well, so I'm looking at something right now that said, in the decades that followed, Sign of the Times has been regarded by critics as Prince's best album.
There you go. Quality from the critics. I don't know if it did well commercially, but cool album.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, I don't know, man. I mean, cultural impact of these 4 people, if we're talking about, I mean, that's kind of bordering on discussing the legendary status again.
Right,
maybe.
right.
So yeah, I don't know. These were big songs. I don't think, like, no one can name what these videos look like, probably.
Right. Yeah, no. And it's not, and neither of these songs, like, I can't think of an iconic movie or TV scene where these were used.
Oh, yeah, right. That's fair.
Like, there's some, like, again, we've talked about In the Air Tonight and that scene from the first episode of Miami Vice. We've talked about Time After Time and Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion, but neither of these 2 songs has any kind of movie or TV cultural touchstone as far as I can tell.
Yeah, these artists have all been kind of part of things like that. Like Sheena Easton's Morning Train has been used in all kinds of things from Seinfeld to whatever. Right. Prince's stuff has been used a ton. Like you already said, Phil Collins In the Air Tonight.
Yeah, Prince was on New Girl, for Christ's sake.
That's right. He was on fucking New Girl. So, yeah.
Just real briefly, can I tell you what a huge New Girl fan my son is?
Oh, yeah?
He's on his second binge watch of the whole fucking show.
Wow.
Yeah, anyway, neither here nor there.
Has that show been off the air for like 10 years or something?
Yes, it has.
Has he watched Community yet?
He has not.
I don't know if
I'm sorry. You know what? I gotta get him on it.
I don't know if you need to be a Gen Xer to get all the references, but give it a shot. Give it a shot. You know, my buddy Chad's kid, Max, loves Community. It's his favorite show. He texts me every time he watches an episode. Like, it'll be 2:30 in the morning, and he'll just make a Community reference to me. So,
All right, well, I will push that in front of him.
get your kid on it. All right, now,
All right.
Duet Magic. It's just
Duet
something I
Magic.
threw in here. Like, you know, when you had the one that didn't make it because it went in the regular, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, Islands in the
Islands in
Stream.
the Stream,
There was
yeah.
some fucking magic going on there.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you feel...
I would say Endless Love, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross
Duet Magic.
had some duet magic.
They sure did.
That's right.
What do you think? Do either of these songs have duet magic to you? You know,
All right, well, let's look at Easy Lover, right?
Yeah.
And I think we've talked about how Easy Lover, when Philip Bailey is singing,
like it's like, okay, this is a Phil Collins song, right? You're listening to it. You're like, hey, I'm a Phil Collins song, right? Okay, cool. And then this happens.
yeah,
And you're like-
it takes it to another level.
You're like, oh shit. And then, yeah. And Collins doing all the instrumentation in the background, but Bailey is just taking and owning this fucking song.
Right. But is it that the two of their voices combined are better than just one of them? Which is, to me, that's what duet magic is. Or is it just Philip Bailey is awesome?
Philip Bailey is awesome. I do like when these guys have that interplay at the end together. You know, they do a lot of kind of riffing, a lot of kind of soloing with each other, kind of a thing. You know, like this. And, you know, like, I don't know. That's I always like that part. So there's some magic there for me. What do you think about Prince and Sheena in terms of magic?
I think they go together really well. I think Sheena Easton's sound really complements Prince's overall thing, and I like how they sound together. I mean, I don't know that Prince necessarily needed Sheena Easton,
Right. Maybe not. And interestingly, like, it's listed as just a Prince song. It doesn't have Sheena Easton's name on it, but it feels like more than just a featuring to me,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
So, you know, there they are together, and then they do a little... That's actually someone else. Or himself singing back to himself. But, yeah, so there you go. I don't know if you feel like duet magic will push you over the edge one way or the other.
I don't know, man.
Tough calls here.
Tough call, yeah.
I'm torn, but in every show, we must end the show by voting on something.
It's true, we must.
And so if you feel like you can pull something here, I'm going to go ahead and take us to the
All right,
vote.
let's do it.
All right. Number 1 seed, Easy Lover, is the slight favorite and is an odd seed. So I will be choosing first. And man, Prince is fucking legendary, man. There's just hardly any denying of that. The only thing I can say is, for me, Easy Lover was real big for me in the 80s. It just, there's a feeling I'm sticking with Easy Lover that I chose as number 1 to start with. I'm going to stick with it all the way to the end. I may be the only one. Prince is fucking legendary, man. What can you say? It's a great song, too. I don't know. Where are you coming out on this one?
I'm going the other way, man.
Yeah.
I guess for me, the production and the legendary status of Prince, since I think most of the other stuff is kind of a wash for me.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I'm going to go with You Got the Look. That's my vote. That's my vote.
Yep. I almost said that too, and then something inside me changed it. So here we go. We will leave it tied between us and then give it to the audience.
And then our audience will vote. Here's what you're going to do, guys.
Yeah.
You're going to go to our Substack, the80sasked.substack.com, and you are going to pull the lever, so to speak, for your most 80s song from these two. Maybe, you leave us a little note about why.
Tell us why.
Explain your thinking.
Yeah. Maybe make a note that says if you vote for the thing I'm not voting for, that you're an idiot.
Right. Maybe do that. Who would do that?
You're right.
I don't think. And no one would do that. Anyway, folks, you can also find us out there on the interwebs by searching for the 80s-est podcast on Blue Sky.
Hell yeah. We love Blue Sky. Another place that we love is Spotify, Joe.
Spotify.
A place where I keep all of our region playlists, including this one. You'll find it up there. And you can also subscribe to the podcast there, as well as Apple and Google. And I mean, by now, we're at the goddamn finale of this bracket and 2 shows away from the end of the season. So I think you've probably liked and subscribed us by now.
Just in case.
But if not, go
Maybe
click
you were just walking along the internet and you tripped on us.
It's possible.
Yeah.
There is someone out there who's liking all of our posts on Substack. Like somebody actually noticed that you can like a post, and she's listening and liking, and I don't know who she is.
It's a mystery liker.
But I appreciate that. So, all
right.
Wow. Well, Joe, like I say, that's all the time we have for today on the 80s. But join us next time when we're going to find out on Monday who made the Legends Only final. Thank you, Joseph. And then, on that same show, we're going to somehow choose one of those songs as our season 3 winner. So,
oh, good God.
So, will our most legendary legend be Prince, Cindy, In Excess, or Duran Duran? Help us decide.
Help us.
Next time on the 80s Est. Until then, on behalf of Joe Wack, this is Keith Marsteller saying...
Keith.
Yeah.
Are we really doing this again?
Doing what, man?
Another knockoff. First, Jem rips off Josie, and now you want to talk about Trollkins, I assume? You mentioned them in your intro?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with Trollkins?
What's wrong with... They're dollar store Smurfs. Hanna-Barbera saw the Smurfs getting popular and said, what if we did that? But, way, way worse.
I mean, they were both tiny magical creatures, both had little colorful communities and a patriarchal leader. And,
the Smurfs lived in mushrooms. Trollkins lived in Troll Town. That's not even creative. At least commit to the bit. And instead of Papa Smurf, the shitty Trollkins had Mayor Pooley. Mayor Pooley, Keith.
Okay, that is a terrible idea. All he has to do is lose an election and he's gone. I mean, that's it.
And the Smurfs had Gargamel, an actual threatening wizard. Trollkins had, Igon, the terrible troll? He sounds like a tech startup.
To be fair, though, Trollkins came out in 1981, the same time as the Smurfs cartoon came out.
It doesn't matter. Smurfs had decades of Belgian comics history. Trollkins had a toy line? They were manufacturing nostalgia while they were happening. At least the Smurfs earned their weird little mushroom village.
The theme song for Trollkins was kind of catchy, I guess.
Everything was catchy in the 80s. That's not an accomplishment. We're the Trollkins. We're the Trollkins. Yeah, well, the Smurfs actually said Smurf as a verb. That's a fucking commitment to world building.
You seem really passionate about this.
I'm just tired of pretenders, Keith. 80s were full of them. I mean, I'm not tired of the actual pretenders. They kicked ass, but fuck these rip-off cartoons, man.
Fair enough.
Our some little bitty folks living in a place called Troll Town. Funniest funniest little old folks you ever will meet.
At the bottom of a tree is a tiny little house they live in. Dancing up a storm in a tiny troll town street.
They call them Trollkins, them good old Trollkins.
They're not as big as you and me, but if you look, you just might see them.
Trollkins, them good old Trollkins.
Tooting and a fussing in a troll town jamboree.
Will this intro never end?
They call them
10 seconds.
Trollkins, them good old Trollkins. You and a fussin' at a troll town jamboree.
So,
God.
I have reached sub-zero. This is below the bottom of the barrel, Joe. Have you ever heard of Trollkins?
No.
Nor
I
had
had
I.
no idea what the fuck they were.
There are people I know who listen to this show who told me about Trollkins. I had never heard of it. I don't know why. I was still watching cartoons a little bit in 81. I probably should have seen it.
Yeah, no.
But
There was something better on someplace else.
It does sound, I was probably more like watching, Justice League type stuff or,
Right.
But yeah, Trollkins, it does, from what I looked at, it does seem like a big Smurf ripoff. So I wrote you as very angry about that.
No, of course. I treasure the Smurfs.
That's right. I think I wrote you as being a huge Smurf fan like several months ago. So now it would make sense.
Now it's canon.
Yes, it's canon. So now, I had to make you pissed off about a Trollkins being a ripoff of your beloved
Keith,
Smurfs.
real quickly.
Yeah.
Did we do G.I. Joe?
Jeez, I'd have to check.
Did we do the Transformers?
Yes, we did the Transformers.
We did Transformers, okay.
I don't know if we did G.I. Joe. It sounds like
Did we do
season
He-Man?
one. We did He-Man in season 1.
Okay. God, we've done so many of these shows.
We've done 195 of these shows.
Great Christ.
Yeah, it's a lot. And
All right.
Anyway, that's all for this show, and we will see you next week for the final. And then
it all comes down to this.
Yeah, the roadmap is Monday we talk about which song we're going to push to the final.
Okay.
All week they vote, and then Friday we're going to talk about, we have a special guest coming in.
We do.
So we're going to have a nice lengthy talk with him, and then at the end of that show on Friday, reveal the winners of the season and walk away. Light the match, throw it behind us, and walk away and watch it explode behind us. So
sweet. I would love that.
Yeah, that's it. Then we'll take a hiatus and determine what will happen for season 4. So
All right.
Anyway,
stay tuned.
That's it. Have a great weekend, Joe, and thanks for playing along.
Fuck the Dodgers.
And fuck the Trollkins, and fuck the Dodgers, and I'll see you on Monday.
Woohoo.